The rage. Oh, the rage that he is experiencing right now over something that happened. Welcome, my fellow book nerdies. It's time for another vlog style video, and this time I decided I wanted to do another one of my 24-hour reading challenges. As I've said in some of my other videos, I'm trying so hard to complete some of the series that I have started. There's so many of them, and I have so many books on my TBR shelf full of, like, they're book ones of series. There's so many of them, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what's going on with me. Normally, I'm the type of person that has to start a series and finish a series before I start another series. 2026 has been so bad. I have started so many series where I've only read book one and then I've moved on. And my list that I created for myself in my little book journal has gotten so big. It's insane. In this 24-hour reading challenge, we're gonna try to knock down some books in some of these series that I have started. Come on in, get cozy with me, and let's read some books. So the first book I'm starting with is Fallen Stars by Amani Ariyu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. This is book 2 of Heavenly Bodies. Now, I was really excited after reading Heavenly Bodies. It was one of my top favorite books of 2026 so far. It made the God tier list that I have, but I'm so nervous about book 2. There is a girl that I watched in one of her videos. It was the very first video of hers that I watched. I can't even remember her name. She has read this book, and I think it was after she got done reading this book in this series that she was debating on whether she wanted to continue it or not. She loved Heavenly Bodies a lot, like I do, but she didn't like this book. I think I got the vibe that she liked quite a bit of it. She just didn't like the ending of it, if I'm understanding correctly. I don't really know, but it's making me nervous now. This is the downside, honestly, you guys, to book talk, because you get really excited about a book and then you watch a booktube video where they're hating on a book you were really excited about and you're going, oh great, oh no. Uh-oh. Everybody's different too, so you just kind of got to breathe, and it might not necessarily be horrible for you, right? I'm gonna give it a try. I could feel completely different than her. It's very much possible. So, I mean, you know, we don't always agree with people, and that's why I am trying to remember to keep an open mind and have my own opinions and not let other people's opinions scare me away from book series that I am excited about. We're gonna start this together. We're gonna get through this together. I will do my best to not give spoilers, because I don't like to do spoilers for you guys. Some videos I will do spoilers, but if I do, I will let you guys know, like, right away. Book 2 in a series. Let's do it. Hold my hand. It's now the next day. I am 100 pages into the book. I have 21 hours and 51 minutes left on my timer. So far, I am loving the book. It's really good. A lot of stuff has been going on, and I can already see so much being set up for all the trials and things that Alara is going to have to deal with. Obviously, I don't want to say too much. This is a book 2 of a series, which I think vlogging book 2s are always a lot harder to vlog and not give spoilers versus like book 1s. You have to be careful with what you say, because you could be giving things away that have happened in the book before. There was like something massive that happened at the end of Heavenly Bodies, and that's kind of it, like basically picked up where it left off from there. And Alara is on this journey. As she's on this path, she is learning so much more. There seems to be something wrong with her powers. There's so much going on. It's insane that I'm only 100 pages in this book. So far, the book has not disappointed me. It's really good. It's got me hyped up. I'm just like, oh my gosh. but I have to stop right now. One of my past videos, I mentioned that my husband and I are house hunting. Our agent called, and so she has some places for us to go look at today. So we're gonna go do that. Also, our bathroom sink had sprung a leak, and our landlord got that all fixed up and stuff, but the damage has left some mold growing. No bueno. Absolutely not. I'm allergic to it. So you guys can probably hear it in my voice. I've been sneezing a lot. My head hurts. My eyes have been watering. I mean, no amount of allergy meds have been really helping. So we got permission to get that fixed. So we're just doing it ourselves. We're also getting that taken care of today. So yeah, hopefully I can find time to read some more later. I will talk to you guys again when I'm back to read. Yes, what I wanted to have happen happened. A lot of stuff had to go down and deals were struck and like some bad crap had to happen. Plans changed. It took longer to take care of the bathroom than we were expecting. And my husband has to get to work, so we didn't get a chance to go get those houses. We had to reschedule it for tomorrow, but... Oh my gosh. Don't get too close to that. Some stuff's gonna happen though. Like secrets were revealed. I am like flabbergasted right now. I cannot believe what information I learned. Okay, we just switched POVs to someone very unexpected. Out of everybody's perspective in this book that it could be why him. Confusion. Okay, so it was a little disappointing. Something I wanted to have happened. I was really excited. Now there's like another stipulation on it. Something else driving, and I'm back to being annoyed. You know what? We gotta have drama in books. It's just, you know, it's gotta happen, I guess. And also we keep going into the point of view of somebody else, and I want to know why. I want to understand the importance of this other person that we keep going into their POVs for. But I feel like there's other people in this story, in this world, that would have an even bigger role than this particular person. I mean, I can understand multiple POVs, but it's not. It's just Alara's POV and this person's POV. I don't understand its importance yet. We're just gonna have to read and find out. Okay, they just described something involving one of the characters that I'm not too terribly happy about. And I realize that there's so much going on right now that it's probably not gonna touch on it too much, but I have a feeling that towards the end of this book, it's gonna become a big important thing that's going to draw another line in the sand for our main characters. And I'm really hoping that I'm wrong. Please no. Okay, so I took a break from reading. I'm currently on my kitchen floor working on my cosplay. I have a competition happening in August, so I have a ton of work. I'm going to show you real quick what it is I'm doing, because you know what? I might as well, right? So right now I'm working on a bow, like a shooting bow. I've got 10mm foam here, and I'm sandwiching it between all of this piping that I use. I wanted to make sure that my bow was nice and sturdy and wasn't too flimsy or was going to fall apart easily on me. So I still have a lot of work to do. This is one half of my bow. I'm making my bow to where I can pull it apart. I finished the bottom half already. So the bottom half will connect in here, and then it'll do something like that. It doesn't look like much right now, I know. This, I just got all of the foam pieces glued on. I still have a lot of Dremel work. I have to clean up my edges. I have to shape it. And then this is just the bare minimum of the bow. Once I have it all dremeled and shaped and everything, then I have to add all the decals and the LED lights, which I have to program to make sure they light the way I want them to light and they color the way I want them to color. And then once all of that's done, I will be able to start spray painting. This is a part of my dress right here. I stitched a bunch of designs on it. This doing some embroidery. This is also going to go on the front part of the dress. I have these already cut so that they can fold over and will make my hem. And also this piece right here is also going to have a embroidery design on it before I sew it onto this piece here. I really can't talk to you guys about the parts that bug me about the book without giving stuff away. But it's not like a bad can't bother. It's just like okay, this is what they're gonna do. I get it. People would be bored if it was happily ever after in the first book and then nothing else happened. But yeah, 200 pages in, and oh my goodness, the book is so good. So I'm not quite halfway yet. There's like 500 and some odd pages in the book. I kind of picked a big book, but I'm happy about it. Okay, so I was able to read a few more pages. I'm on page 211. I have 19 and a half hours left on my 24-hour timer. Now it's time for me to stop and go run a 5K on the treadmill. I didn't run earlier because my rib was hurting a little bit, and so I didn't want to push it, but I'm feeling better now. But I'm in the middle of training for a marathon, so I don't want to just be skipping a ton of days. And then I'm going to come home and I'm going to spend the rest of the evening just chilling and reading. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to have time to film any of that, because by the time I get back, it'll be time to get the kids ready for bed and time to get ready for bed myself. See you then. Oh my gosh, I'm looking like quite the mess. I'm sorry, you guys. I just woke up and I've got a migraine, so am I still gonna read? Yes. Yes, I am. I read some of the book. We've had some ups and some downs and some crazy twists. I'm still not quite sure as to why we're in a POV of a certain character. It's kind of weird, but I'm also kind of here for it. I'm rolling with it. It feels good. Oh, my heart's melting, you guys. You guys gotta hear this. What does it feel like? Kenzo gave him a quick look before going back to whatever he was doing. Love? It feels like a ray of light on the darkest day, or shaded alcove in the blazing midday heat. It's relief. It's worship of something so much greater than yourself, of the stars or anything else in the world. It feels like meeting yourself in another body, someone who contains everything you lack and just gifts it to you freely. It's cool water on a parched throat. It's the wave kissing the shore and knowing it's home. So I was just inside reading. Look at this beautiful spring day. Isn't it so sunny? Oh my gosh, this scene that just happened in this book. Oh my god. One of the best I've ever read. It was interesting how it all went down. I have no words, you guys. It was so good. Let's see, I'm on page 448. So far, this book is living up to and even exceeding its book one, which has me a bit concerned, because what could have possibly happened towards the end of this book to make people suddenly go, no, I don't know if I want to continue the series now. As of right now, at least in my opinion, this book is like, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Oh, it's so good. Okay, gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. What? Twist? No. Okay, hopefully this can be fixed. It's gotta be. Wow. They've got to find a way to fix it. Oh, please say it can be fixed. Please say it can be fixed. I'm trying so hard to read, and this is what I'm dealing with. Kept knocking my phone over because she had to lay right next to me. And then we got the cat.
Well, I am. I do not account.
Okay, so I just started part 4 of the book. I have about 60 pages left, and I'm freaking out because the book has been so good so far. And like I said earlier, I'm so nervous to get to the end of it. Like, I've got like butterflies in my stomach. I mean, so much has already happened. They've already had so many confrontations and so many battles. I always get nervous towards the end of a book when it's part of a series and you know that there's more coming out, because you know that it's going to get left on some kind of massive cliffhanger. Like, it was crazy at the end of Heavenly Bodies about what happened. Part of me that does not want to continue on, does not want to get to that point. Then there's the other part of me that absolutely has to know what's going to happen. But then once this book is done, we're not getting a book 3 until like October, November. But the upside is I will be caught up with a series. So that's like part of the whole point of this video, trying to work towards finishing book series that I've started. I'm cooking dinner currently. Once that's done, I'm just gonna sit and read while I'm eating. So, anybody else do that? Forgot to mention I have 15 hours and 49 minutes left on my timer. I was like, wow. Now we're in the POV of somebody else entirely, and I wasn't expecting it because we've only been in the POV of 2 people all the way up until now. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I finished it. I have 14 hours and 56 minutes left on my timer. This book was so good, and I don't know why I was so worried about the ending. I guess like people just really scared me, and I'm a bit traumatized after reading the Metal Slinger book because the ending of that was just, wasn't a fan. Anyways, this was so good. This was just as good as Heavenly Bodies, if not, in my opinion, better. I think this one topped its first one. I cannot believe that I even had a little bit of apprehension. Oh my gosh, good. Oh, and the very, very ending, the epilogue. Oh my goodness, if you've read this book, you will know what I mean when I bring up the epilogue, but it gave me goosebumps. Like, I cannot wait for the next book. Now it's time to read our next book. I gotta pick a book that's part of a series that I am trying to complete. I did not go in this necessarily planned beyond knowing that I wanted this one to be one I read. So let's go pick our next book. So the next book of choice is The Gingerbread Bakery. This is book 5 in the Dream Harbor series. 6 is set to come out next month in May. So I figured, you know what? Let's get caught up on a series because technically we will be caught up already for the new book. It's also not a fantasy romance, nice cutesy romance. It's kind of given me some spring vibe here. Let's go for it. Let's read this one. And Dream Harbor series is a really good series. Oh, it's been several months since I read The Strawberry Pancake House. All of that being said, let's get started on our second book. Looks like we're gonna get to go back and actually see some history behind why Mac and Annie are the way that they are, because there's some kind of history there. You can feel it through all the books. So hopefully we're gonna get some answers. Hey, what's wrong with being an adult drinking hot cocoa? I drink hot cocoa. We're going back and forward in time. No, I thought I was going to have the answers right away in the beginning of the book. They're going to span it out between a now and then setup. But at least now there's proof there was history. There was history. I'm sitting outside. I want to do some reading. I went, got my nails done. I relaxed a little bit. I'm doing a beef stew, so I was able to get that in the slow cooker this morning. I don't have to worry about literally doing anything now until I go eat. So I'm out here. I'm reading. I am 13 hours and 14 minutes into my 24-hour time limit. I'm 150 pages into the book. So far, it is so good. I am not disappointed by their story. It definitely is doing a past present sort of scenario. So like one chapter will be in the past and then the next chapter will be in the present and then we're back in the past. I mean, I kind of like it because it's like you're getting to see when they first fell for each other. At the same time, you're also getting to see them re-fall in love with each other, right? And it's actually very, very cute. I finally get to see the history from them like firsthand because they're going back in time. I'm not always a fan of that. Like, you really have to do it in a certain way in order for me to personally like it. Laurie Gilmore is totally doing that with this book. Kind of warm out here. I mean, it's like 55 degrees out here. The wind is a bit chilly, but the wind isn't blowing constantly, so I don't know how long I'm gonna hang out here. My dog is enjoying laying out in the sun, so I am going to enjoy it for a little bit, get some sun, and believe it or not, all that green grass just yesterday was covered in snow. Yeah, my allergies are going haywire right now. The weather here has been so insane. It's like 1 minute rain, next minute we're hailing and we're snowing, and then the next minute it's like 75 degrees outside. Anyways, I'm gonna get to reading. I love how there's a story behind every single animal on the cover of every single one of these books. And that animal is going to be somehow, and I'm not gonna say how, but somehow becomes relevant in the story. And it took me this long to realize that too, so shh. Things in the mail today. I got a couple books. So A Vow of Embers, which is book 2 in the Tribute of Fire series. And then I also got A Court of Ice and Ash by L.J. Andrews. This is book 2 in the Broken Kingdoms series, and this one's a bit smaller. I think I want to read one of these in this vlog, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe it's going to come down to an Any, Mini, Miny, Mo, because I'm old school like that. I also got a original neck reading light, and it's green because, you know, me and green. I'm excited to give this a try. I also plan on using this for my embroidery because I'm getting sick and tired of putting a flashlight in my mouth or tucking it under my chin so that I can see my lines on the black fabric that I'm embroidering on. So this will make things so much easier. First off, I want to say happy Easter. And then after that, I wanted to say that I've got the kids' bedtimes to do, but I'm almost done with the book. I think I've maybe got 10, 15 pages left in this book, and then I'm done. I won't be able to film after I end it and give my thoughts on that, so I'm going to do that for you guys tomorrow. However, I'm probably going to start this book next, Court of Ice and Ash, and this is book 2 in the Broken Kingdom series. I decided to do this one so that I can try to get a couple more books in for this challenge. I've got 10.5 hours left on my timer. Next time you guys see me in this video, I will talk to you guys about my last thoughts for the gingerbread bakery, and I will let you guys know my starting thoughts for this book, which I am really excited about. So, all right, it's the next day. I finished the book and it was so cute. It was so amazing. And I know I probably didn't vlog it as much as I should have, but honestly, it was the weekend and a lot went on. Like, my husband had to work on one of the days, so he only had one day off this week. And so I had a lot of stuff that I had to balance by myself. I was literally just taking every opportunity that I could to read, and then get up and do what I needed to do, and then sit down and read for a little bit, and then get up and do what I needed to do. And so, like, I just didn't get around to vlogging very much. And then we had Easter. I just unplugged from all technology, and we just had fun with our kids, and we watched Zootopia 2. We played a bunch of games, hunted for Easter eggs. I just picked little moments here and there to just sit down and read. And then I'm gonna be honest, last night I picked up the next book, the one that I told you guys that I was gonna pick, and I don't have it with me outside right now, but oh my gosh, book 2 in the Broken Kingdom, you guys, and it is living up to its hype. I'm already halfway through it, and I just started it last night, and I just could not put it down. I am struggling with it because it is so freaking good. Yeah, getting back to Dream Harbor book. The story between Mac and Annie was a long time coming, and if anybody's familiar with the series, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But from like all the books, there has been little give and take and push and pull and like total enemies to lovers, and you see hints of it throughout all the other books. And so I have been wanting their story since the very first book. When I finally got it, it totally lived up to the hype. I got to see them falling in love with each other for the very first time, but I also got to see their redemption story as they came back together. And instead of just hearing the tale as she tells it to somebody, we got to live it. It was so good. I totally get Annie. I am the same way. I will admit, when I get hurt or when someone hurts me, the first thing I do is I go into like an angry self-defensive mode, and I can be pretty temperamental, but also at the same time, I am very ferocious in my protection of the people that I have given my heart to. I'm very protective, and like I'm the ride or die. So I definitely resonated with Annie a lot because I totally get how she feels. I am the same when it comes to like lists. It doesn't matter. My husband and I could be in the middle of like an argument or trying to talk about things, but if there was something else that we were supposed to be doing that day, no matter what, it's like I can't not focus until my list is complete. I have to get that list done. If I don't, it like gives me anxiety. And so I totally resonated with Annie on that aspect as well. I loved how much Mac just understood her. Also, there was a wedding. If you've never read the series, I'm not gonna say whose wedding it was, but it is from one of the other books, and I was definitely here for that. I'm glad we got to see it. Reading it, especially seeing as how it's been a couple months since I have read from the Dream Harbor series, was like coming home. Like, I knew all of these people, right? I've watched their journeys and how they've grown and how they've changed and the hardships that they've had to overcome, and I don't know, I just felt like I was coming home when I was reading. Now I'm in Chaos of Ice and Ash, I think, something like that. I'm horrible with names, you guys are gonna learn that about me. I'm like so far into that, and I'm just going, this is intense. We're getting introduced to new characters, which I think are going to start becoming a big part of this long series, because like I said, there's like 9 books. There's this push and this pull and this, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's enemies to lovers. It's definitely not. Let's just say so good. And speaking of books, I'm sitting here talking to you guys on my phone, and I just got a notification like right here that my Rights of the Starling has just shipped. Oh yes, yes. I'm so excited about that book, you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat some food because it is like 1:30 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten yet, and I am hungry. And I do need to get something in my stomach because I have like a 4-mile run to do today. An update on my timer, I have like 8.5 hours left on my timer. I genuinely think I'll be able to get another book in, and I'm trying to decide which one I want that to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. So let's just go do that. Let's go do that. Oh, my book, you guys. Oh, my book. I am 2.5 miles into my 4-mile run, and I can't stop thinking about it. So we're talking about it, even though I'm running right now. It'll be quick, I promise. I don't be huffing and puffing a lot on you guys, but yeah, you know, so many problems in books would be solved with proper communication. Now, okay, I get it. If the FMC and the MMC and books properly communicated, there wouldn't be a story, like at all. I get that. But as a reader, sometimes it's frustrating. It's like, go talk to him. Tell him exactly what you're saying in your mind right now. Same thing with him. Oh my God. Go talk to her. Say what you're thinking in your mind right now. Problem solved. But then, page 3, story over, no series. Okay, that frustration's out. Back to my run. See you guys later. Oh man, there's a lot of back and forth going on here. I'm sorry for my look. I just got done doing my Zumba class. Between my 4-mile run and my Zumba class, I'm looking a little crazy. I'm gonna go take a shower in a little bit, but I just wanted to cool off first. The book, which I am over halfway done with so far, is proving to be really good. I was expecting things to go differently than what they're going on in the book so far. I'm here for it, but at the same time, there's this like push and pull between the FMC and the MMC that just makes me want to reach into the book and slap some people. But aside from that, I'm having a fantastic time. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. It was a totally like burn the world down for her moment. And yes! Oh my gosh. The rage that he is experiencing right now over something that happened. Oh, I can just feel it come off the page. Yes. Okay. I have 5.5 hours left on my timer. I just completed book 2 in the Broken Kingdom series, and of course, heck yeah, I knew that cliffhanger was coming, and oh, I don't own book 3 yet. Guys, I gotta add it to my list of purchases because after this cliffhanger, I absolutely have to know what is going down. With 5.5 hours left on my timer, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish the next book that I have chosen. However, I'm gonna do it anyways, and we'll just get as far as we can, and then I will share my thoughts from where I end up leaving off at. And the book I decided to pick was Wildside by Elsie Silver. This is on my TBR to read this month, so I figured that would be a perfect thing, you know, get a twofer. This is book 3 in the Rose Hill series, so I'm also working on completing my series. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this one. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in the 5.5 hours. I wouldn't say that I'm a really slow reader, but I'm not the fastest either, and mainly because I really like to sit and enjoy the story. I don't want to like super rush through things. I'm sure I could if I wasn't really caring. I kind of like to take my time a little bit when I'm reading. We'll see how far I get in this one before that 5.5 hours is up, so we'll learn it together. And So far, I do not like what her sister did to her. And honestly, I'm annoyed with Reese for just thinking whatever it is that he's wanting to think without actually getting the facts. I don't know why this whole situation is just irritating the crap out of me. So I'm down to 1 hour left on my timer. I'm on page 250 right now. We'll see how much more I can get into it before the end, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it. But so far, you guys, this book has been amazing. I love the two of them together, Reese and Tabby. They're just like funny. They're so different in personality and the way that they came together. And I feel sorry for both of them because they were both played. But yeah, I loved this so much that I went ahead and I looked at the 4th book in the series, Wild Card, and I was reading the back of it, and you guys, as much as I want to complete series, this might be a series I DNF. I love this book, but the next book is like age gap again. And you guys know how I feel about age gap, but this is worse. She dated the guy's son. Ew, no. You guys, I don't think I can read that book. I don't even want to start it. Just thinking about it is giving me ick factors. It's sad. I do know that Wild Card is the last in the series, and I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's your thoughts? I mean, if you've read the book, let me know. I mean, is the age gap not as bad as I'm thinking it is? I'm gonna get back to reading this. So let's do it. All right, I was correct. My timer went off and I wasn't quite finished with the book, but I've gotten farther. I think I have maybe like 110 pages left. I'm still obviously planning to finish this book, even though I didn't get to finish it in the 24 hours. For the sake of this video, for the sake of completing series, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this book. I will give you my final thoughts on that once I'm completely done with the book. I let you guys know that I did not quite get it finished in the 24 hours. So far, I'm loving it. They're coming together. Things are happening. Things are great. You know something bad's gonna happen. Things are going really good right now between the two of them. She knows where he works. That's no longer a mystery. They're connecting, and things that had them like kind of pulled apart there for a while have now brought them together. She's learned some truths about her sister. It's all very sweet and romancy right now, but I'm waiting for that shoe to drop and kind of try to break things apart, because you know what happens in these kind of books. It's just what it does. Loving it so far. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it, and then I will be at the end to share my final thoughts with you guys on the book. So see you then. I finished the book. I told you guys I would be back and let you guys know that I finished it. I actually finished it a couple hours after my last video. From the last time I checked in with you guys, it's been a day. This book was so good. I loved how it ended. I told you guys that I was kind of expecting this massive thing to happen at the end of the book that was going to kind of like pull them apart and stuff. I don't really feel like that happened in the degree that I was expecting. It turned it out being really great. And I love Tabitha's tenacity and her basic looking at him and being like, when you're done throwing your fit, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get coffee. And then she just leaves. You know what? I'm not even gonna let him and his attitude faze me. Just when you're done throwing a fit, I'll be back. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog where I'm trying to complete some of my series. How bad is it for you guys? Are you guys trying to do the same thing where you're completing series? And if you are, like, how many do you have? For every one series I finish, like, I get 6 more new ones that I'm interested in. So it's an ongoing battle. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Bye.